Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Gamescom. I am your host, Seltzer. I'm joined by Anna Prosser, and we have between us two lovely women who are bringing us two incredible games today, the first of which is going to be Pure Hold'em. So, ladies, tell me a little bit about what's going on with Pure Hold'em.
So, Pure Hold'em is an ultra-realistic Texas Hold'em poker game. It's actually going to be the first of its kind on PS4 and Xbox One when it launches.
Fantastic.
And it's also coming to PC as well. So it's actually the third iteration in the Pure parlor game series. And that's been developed by a team called VooFoo Studios. Obviously, this is the third iteration, so by this time, the guys have really honed their skills, and they have become masters of hyper-reality, really. And that's what the Pure series is all about. I'd say the Pure series probably comes down to three basic principles. It's all about super high-quality visuals, silky smooth gameplay, and the purity of the experience. So obviously, these are parlor games, so these are real-life experiences, and it's about delivering to the gamer the most kind of realistic and close to that experience as possible. So, for example, in Pure Chess, Pure Pool, and Pure Hold'em, there's no top-down view. It's all from a first-person perspective to just really give the player that kind of real kind of experience. So let's just dive straight into the game so we can show everyone what's on offer.
I like Phoebe. Phoebe Brooks looks cool.
So a big portion of the game is actually going to be the tournament element. Now, obviously, we can't show you the online mode at the moment because the game isn't out, but there will be a full tournament mode where you can just dive straight in, play against the wider world. There'll also be a private table, so if you just want to keep it to your buddies, play exclusively with those guys, you can host your own table.
Nice.
You can also actually play, if you scroll to the left for me, an open table, so you can literally dive straight in to a quick 8-man game, just get a quick poker fix without really thinking about it, just dive in straight to the action. But let me just show you some of the tables we've got on offer in the game.
Sure.
So if we play online, okay, we've got Jokers through Masters tables, so 6 different tables. Obviously, as we go higher in tables, the buy-ins increase, the big blinds increase, and the AI characters get more difficult. So let me just go straight in to the Queen's table. Now, for those people who don't know how to play poker, there is a comprehensive tutorial section, so don't worry, because I did not know how to play poker before I started to work on this game. So this is actually based in our casino setting, so the first 4 tables are situated here. So you can actually spend some time looking around, taking in the environment. Obviously, we're playing against AI at the moment, so it's definitely within our best interest to try and learn a little bit about their play styles. And you can actually do that by just looking around the room, and we can get a little bio on kind of how these guys play, and maybe make some decisions on how they might, kind of go about their strategy, which is really, really helpful. So there's also a hand guide if we hit options. So if you forget, even if you're, a good poker player, you might, kind of fall under the pressure a little bit. You might want to just refer to the hand guide just as a fail-safe.
This is helpful.
Totally helpful, right? So that is there for people that need it. And I think the coolest feature on PS4 is the fact that you can actually manipulate the cards using the touchpad.
Really?
So we can have a little play around with that. Just as you would in real life. Again, it's all about hyper-reality. It's all about trying to be as close to the real thing as humanly possible. So let me just, we'll come out here and let's just go straight into the Masters table because I want to show the guys at home kind of where all the high rollers hang out. So if we hit the options and go straight into Masters.
I love the way those cards look, just saying.
Yeah, it is very satisfying, isn't it? If you loved poker, I would imagine that this would feel very good.
Yeah, exactly. So also you actually have a Hold'em rating, so you gather an XP all the way through when you're playing. And essentially, your Hold'em rating isn't necessarily just a measure of how many wins you've had. The game is monitoring how well you actually play the game. So, it's not necessarily just people who are going to look out and, kind of get loads of wins, are going to be, kind of top of the leaderboard. The game is constantly monitoring how you make decisions and how well you play poker. So that's really good. So that will kind of dictate where you are on the leaderboards. So this is the Masters table. Now, this is the casino location. Sorry, this is actually the penthouse location. It is actually in the casino, but it's in a special exclusive area. So obviously the AI players on this table are going to be a lot more difficult to overcome. But equally, we can learn about their play styles, and obviously that can give us a good indication of how they're going to play. We've also got various chipsets in the game that we can choose from. The game's going to actually come standard with 3 chipsets and 3 card sets. But then we're going to follow up with some more DLC post-launch. So if we take a look at our cards, okay, we've got a 5 and a 5. Let's fold. Because they're pretty low cards, let's see what else we've got.
I'm already learning. I
know, right? So it's fun because you also get to spectate at this point, so you can see kind of how the other AI characters are reacting, you know, whether they're kind of raising the stakes and what their strategy is essentially. But you're not ever waiting for long. And then here we go again. So let's see if we look out anymore this time with our down cards. So let's see what we get this time. A 2 and a 4. Not doing very well. Let's fold again.
Very safe plays
But this
here.
is, to be fair, fold is probably the most common move in poker. You
Right.
know? But we can also bluff. So even if we get maybe not the best hand in the next round, we can have a little look and maybe raise the stakes a little bit and see if we can fool some people into thinking that we might have some better cards than we actually do have. And again, it's great because you can just spectate and see how the other guys are actually playing out the game.
Well, you mentioned these chipsets. I know you guys had a community-run contest. Was
We
it to
did.
design one of the chipsets itself?
Well, so we actually ran a competition where one of our community members actually named the chipset.
Oh, okay.
And they actually named it after themselves, which, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Well, he had a pretty cool name. It was the King's Ransom, I think, was the chipset.
Exactly. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah, he just won a PS4 actually.
Oh, that's
good
awesome.
deal.
Which is pretty good.
And
So-
he's immortalized forever.
Exactly. And he's also in the credits as well.
Score.
We had to credit him too. So let's have a quick look. Okay, so this is looking a bit
Ooh.
better. So let's raise the stakes a little bit. So let's go 40, and that's a good show.
40. I'm sorry. Was that 40,000?
Oh yeah, by the way, the buy-in on this table is $1 million.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's a good job we're not dealing with real money, it's just chips, so don't worry.
Thank goodness.
Okay.
Oh, that looks good.
Okay, so this is looking really good right
Nice.
now. So let's raise a little more.
Are we gonna scare him off though?
Just a little
Just
for
a
now.
little more, right?
Let's see how it goes.
Let's bait him. Oh.
So they're still willing. Let's raise even more now. Let's see. Yeah.
Oh, we got a pair of nines now.
Let's see how they feel. Okay. Maybe raise a little more.
Milk him. Take him for all he's worth.
Yeah, do it.
The high roller
Excellent.
table. You got to go
This
big or
is-
go home.
Exactly.
Oh,
So let's see
really,
how we do.
Casper?
You're right!
Well
Excellent.
played.
Excellent. Wonderful.
That is satisfying.
Isn't it? How good is that?
I know. I feel so good right now.
Excellent. So just very quickly, I'll tell you there's lots of customization in the game. You can literally change everything from the color of the table, the pattern on the table, obviously the cards and the chips that you play with. So you can really like create your own mood and kind of create your own setting. And also, so in addition to Pure Hold'em, we've also got some DLC coming out really soon for one of the previous iterations in the series, Pure Pool. And we're going to show that trailer at the end of the segment for the guys at home to take a look at. So Pure Hold'em is coming out very soon. I know that there's a lot of fans out there that really want to know a release date, and we will be making a release date announcement in the next few weeks. So watch out for that, guys. Follow us on Twitter at Ripstone Games, and keep up with us for all the latest information.
Fantastic.
Great.
Thank you so much. And thank you for showing us this. Guys, don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back. We've got another game coming up very soon. 2 seconds. Stay in your seats.